Hey, Brian from Snake Bytes here. I'm in Mount Clemens, Michigan at JB Cutting. You know all those cool enclosures that you see at my shop? Well, this is where they're made. We're going to take you on the process from start to finish. This is how it's made, Snake Bite style. The first process is to bring in 4x8 sheets of melamine on the forklifts and deliver them to the work center. Melamine is a thermally fused particle board with an external durable paper that helps protect from humidity as well as easy clean surface. Obviously, our cages aren't 4x8, which means these have to be cut to size. This saw can cut up to 4 sheets at a time. The saw blade's running at up to 70 meters per minute, which basically means it can cut up to 150 sheets an hour. Next up is the CNC mill. With its multiple heads, it's going to route the pieces to the actual size, drill the holes, as well as route slots for the heat tape. Since our cages are designed to have no lids, it's important that our tubs fit just right. The doweling machine drills holes and inserts dowels at such a high degree of precision that we can assure everything's going to fit exactly as it should. Next is the edge bander. This machine applies a plastic strip to the front edge of each shelf, giving it a nice finished look and making the piece more durable. Each shelf is placed on the conveyor where the edge banding is glued on, cut to size, and finally buffed to a polished finish. Now the pieces are ready to be shipped and assembled. Because I ordered so many, my enclosures are being assembled right here at the shop. But trust me, these cages are really easy to put together. Let me show you. Okay, so here we are. All the pieces are cut up, slotted, edge banded, ready to go. We're here at assembly. Now keep in mind, this is one of the most difficult assemblies that there are. There's over 60 slots in this particular cage that we use. Most of these cages are going to have somewhere between 4 and 12 slots. Much easier assembly. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. All right, the first step is going to be the top and bottom shelves. These guys are symmetrical, and basically the way you know it is they don't have any slots on one side and they have slots on the other side. The top goes this way, you just fit the pegs right into the hole or the dowels into the hole, and you keep in mind, you can't do it backwards. If you try to do it backwards, it just doesn't look right. It completely is off base, so it's pretty simple from that standpoint. Again, even I can't screw this one up. Again, the other side is going to be right here. It's got the slots on it. You go to the other side, dowels in the hole, and we're off and running. Now the center shelves have slots on both sides, so it doesn't matter. All you got to make sure is that this edge banding is towards the front. And again, you can't really make that mistake because if it's not towards the front, it's going to look kind of silly. Once all your shelves are set, it's time to add the other side. Now the important thing here is obviously to get all the dowels lined up. You can start on one side and basically work your way over. The best way to do it is to basically get it started with a rubber mallet. Just get it pounded down a little bit and just continue to work your way down the line. Lining up, a little bit of pressure, shelf by shelf. Once we have it all set, we're going to go back through and just take a little bit of a pound all the way down to make sure everything's all snugged up. Now the next thing is to take some screws in these pre-drilled holes so they're not going to go through the shelves. Basically set these every few shelves or so, because what we want to do is screw these down about 1/8 inch below the surface. These are actually self-tapping screws, so they're really easy. Set these in here, and what this is going to do is just keep everything in place while we're putting the dividers in. So we flipped it over, we put a couple screws in the other side just to keep things together. Now we're ready for the dividers. Some of these are going real nice and some of them need a little bit of help, so a rubber mallet's not a bad idea. All right, so we have all the screws set. Remember, we got to do it on both sides. We just have to screw them all in to tighten this thing up. Next step is putting the back on. Now we're lucky enough to have a staple gun here at this facility, but you can use nails just as easily. Basically want to just secure this back, square everything up, and it works out good. The last step is to add this plastic decorative cover. It's just to cover the edge of that wood. Now it's not a bad idea to add a little bit of hot glue into the slot, but it's not really needed. These guys just snap right on here like this. So there it is, the finished product. Again, if I can build this, anyone can do it. We actually have 65 of these units that are coming over to our shop. We need them, trust me, there's a lot of baby snakes to put into this. Question now is, do you think these will fit in my Ford Focus?
All right, guys, it's Cal's question of the week. Now, obviously, we're big fans of the show How It's Made. That's why we based our episode on that show. I want to know from you guys, what's your favorite TV show? Text or video comment below.
So there it is. I want to thank everyone out here at JB Cutting. What an awesome place. They were fantastic for letting us shoot. They have such cool machinery and make this job look really easy. If you guys want to check out some more information on these cages, go to bhbreptiles.com, click on the cage link, and you may be able to find a cage that fits your needs. Until next time, this has been Snake Bytes.